This, the moment of truth. Coronavirus will not be contained. The nation must prepare. A sombre PM with a sobering message.
I've got to be clear, we've all got to be clear, this is the worst public health crisis for a generation. I must level with you, level with the British public. More families, many more families, are going to lose loved ones before their time.
Nearly 600 confirmed cases, but the chief science advisor today said up to 10,000 of us could have the disease already. We are now in a very new and different phase.
This is now not just an attempt to contain the disease as far as possible, but to delay its spread and thereby minimise the suffering. If we delay the peak even by a few weeks, then our NHS will be in a stronger state.
That means new advice. The Prime Minister telling those who feel unwell to stay at home.
From tomorrow, if you have coronavirus symptoms, however mild, either a new continuous cough or a high temperature, then you should stay at home for at least 7 days to protect others and help slow the spread of the disease.
The government's own coronavirus action plan says the delay phase could see schools closed and big gatherings banned. All of that still on the shelf.
We are considering the question of banning major public events such as sporting fixtures. And the scientific advice, as we've said over the last couple of weeks, is that this banning such events will have little effect on the spread. We are not, repeat not, closing schools now. The scientific advice is that this could do more harm than good.
The US has stopped flights from Europe. Italy has closed down completely. Ireland today has closed its school. But your action plan basically means asking people to stay at home if they feel ill and avoid cruises. Can you understand why people watching this might think you're doing far too little to protect their families?
Well, Beth, first of all, I mean, we have to look at the efficacy of the measures that we're bringing forward. And this, I mean, as I've said throughout, we're looking at the science, and we think it's very important to maintain public trust and confidence in what we're doing throughout this challenging time, always to be guided by the best possible scientific advice.
The Prime Minister levelling with each one of us. This is a national challenge that will affect our way of life.
There is no escaping the reality that these measures will cause severe disruption across our country for many months. The best scientific advice is that this will help us slow the disease and save lives. Even if things seem tough now, just to remember that we will get through this, this country will get through this epidemic, just as it has got through many tougher experiences before, if we look out for each other and commit wholeheartedly to a full national effort.
A Prime Minister asking us to trust him and the experts in the fight against coronavirus. A huge responsibility for him to carry as we all prepare for our lives to change. Beth Rigby, Sky News, Westminster.